Hello and welcome to Bulgogi review of Guardians of the Galaxy. Just got done watching this movie and I have to say it was awesome. Uh, from the moment you start hearing sort of these oldies tracks being played and you see Star-Lord like sort of dancing on screen, you kind of just realize like it's not going to be a horrible movie. I don't know how else to explain it, but you just when you first start watching it, you're kind of like, okay, it's sci-fi. As a sci-fi geek, I can kind of get into the scenery and maybe some foreshadowing will excite me, and maybe just it's exciting to see other worlds and stuff. But then this guy starts dancing music, and he's got this sort of sad backstory, and you're just kind of like, wow, this is entertaining. It's not just that it's fresh; it's that it's entertaining. This movie is a straight-up comedy action movie with a lot of heart, and I highly recommend it. Um, Everyone just nailed their role, and I think the one that was the most worrisome was going to be Rocket Raccoon, but he turned out to be, if not the star of the movie, definitely one of the stars of the movie. Um, the lady actress, I want to call her Zoe. Oh, her name is Zoe. Zoe Saldana. Just nailed her performance. She nailed Star Trek, nailed Avatar, nailed everything. She's amazing. Another sort of wild card was the guy playing Drax the Destroyer. Um, his role was a little strange, and I don't know if he's acted in a lot of movies, but he's basically a muscle guy, and the way he talked was kind of weird and foreign, and it kind of worked for him. I don't know if he's had a lot of roles, but he was coming in, his character was sort of this guy who was uncomfortable with these other people who were sort of comfortable, not necessarily having friends, but just comfortable communicating with other people. Whereas he was always sort of shut off because of his past and everything. And without sort of spoiling everything, man, if you go watch this movie, you will get every nickel you paid for. Like, it's just a blast from beginning to end. There was pretty much no downtime in the movie. If I had complaints, I would say that the main villain was a little. They could have developed him a little more, and not that his character was underdeveloped. It's just that his backstory was kind of just some words spoken, rather than showing maybe a cutscene or something like that. Sort of build up his trauma of, like, the original war or whatever that caused him to be all angry. Instead, they just sort of have him dialogue. He explains why he's angry, and then at that point, he goes forward, which I guess is fine. It worked for the movie. He definitely wasn't the star of the movie. The star of the movie was, the Guardians of the Galaxy, all these guys. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I am definitely telling you guys to go watch it. 1 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 9. And if I'm shaving points off, it's because the main character could have had a little bit more. Not sure what that is, but he could have had a little bit more. The main bad guy could have had a little bit more is what I mean. The reason why it's not perfect. Pacing was great. I guess maybe a part of me wants it to do more tying in with the Avengers. I know it's a horrible reason, but I really thought we were going to get some kind of Ultron introduction in this movie, but apparently not. Apparently, it's going to be very much like the original Avengers, where there was no lead story-wise to the movie. It just kind of, all the elements just kind of came together in the opening of the Avengers as to, like, what is the conflict, what's going on, rather than the cliffhanger at the end of Guardians, which I guess that's preferred. There's no cliffhanger at the end of Guardians where you have to wait to watch the Avengers to have it resolved. Instead, you get a full, complete movie. It's its own experience. So just really great movie, 9 out of 10. Highly recommend you guys watch it. And thank you for watching this video. This is Bulgogi's review of Guardians of the Galaxy. And please subscribe, and catch you guys next time.